It was a Namibian media gathering of note. The delegation of the European Union to Namibia, EU, hosted a media engagement in Windhoek to officially introduce the new EU ambassador to Namibia, Her Excellency Anna Beatriz Martens. The event, which took place at the EU residence, was attended by 40 guests representing media practitioners working for radio, television, print and online publications. The EU ambassador took office on the 1st of September and has dedicated the majority of her 30-year-long EU career to diplomacy and foreign relations, working in several regions including South America, South and Southeast Asia and the former Soviet Union. The EU Press and Communications Officer, Twaku Kayofa, took on the role of Director of Ceremony, and the EU ambassador then delivered her statement on EU-Namibia relations.
Cooperation section and the political section. Our relations really span widely from the new engagement we have with Namibia on the green hydrogen as well as the critical raw materials value chains, on which we signed an MOU, a Memorandum of Understanding between the President of the Commission, President Geingob, last year, and up to cooperating with civil society, supporting civil society, supporting livestock programs, and you have been seeing the images of some of our projects, and going as far as even early childhood development programs. So we've been present in Namibia both on social policy as well as economic programs for a long time. And we are now actually heading for a very exciting new phase in our relationship since the political commitment that was made with this MOU, and which has led us to establish a strategic partnership between the EU and Namibia on critical raw material value chains and the development of green hydrogen.
She also highlighted the importance of the first of its kind and the recently concluded EU-Namibia Business and EU Global Gateway Forums, which were, amongst others, attended by Namibia's President, His Excellency Dr. Hage Geingob.
It was opened, or the President actually made a keynote address at this event to demonstrate and also to argue for a business case of investing in Namibia and of all the assets that Namibia has for a partnership on green transition and green hydrogen. And it was the attendance of this event was in itself a statement of success, because we had around 250 participants on the spot in Brussels, and 100 registrations online. But what was most important for us is that we had over 60 companies from Europe attending, as well as over 60 companies from Namibia, and 43 EU business associations and almost 20 business associations from Namibia. Because the objective of this event, which ties actually very closely to our objectives and our relations with Namibia and the strategic partnership, is to attract private business investments to Namibia on Namibia's green energy and green industrialization journey.
The floor was then open to questions from the media, who used the opportunity to inquire about a variety of topics, including her views on energy production in Namibia, the ongoing Russia-Ukraine and Gaza conflict's effect on trade and economic relations with Namibia, value addition of raw materials and human rights. The EU ambassador, originally from Portugal, who is an avid art collector, shared what excites her about Namibia.
Have been absolutely stunned by the beauty of Namibia's desert, So discovering that, discovering the beauty of Namibia in the south and in the north, its natural wealth as well as the wealth of its wilderness, as well as its tribal diversity, is something that I very much look forward to.
The event concluded with guests networking with their colleagues more knowledgeable than before about EU-Namibia relations, which, as the media heard, are on a promising course to keep demonstrating that the EU and Namibia are a partnership that works.